The hills are alive with the sound of music. Yeah, what do you call it? Yesterday, well, actually now it's 2 days ago since it's past midnight. Well, whatever. Okay, 2 days ago on New Year's Day, I went to see a Sound of Music sing-along, and it was very interesting. They gave us little things to do in this little goodie bag, like for how do you solve a problem like Maria, it was how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? A flibberty gibbet, a will-o'-the-wisp, a clown. But the will-o'-the-wisp thing, kind of, as the Jewish nun said, looks kind of like Casper the Friendly Sperm. uh, and then also, whenever the Baroness would show up, we would all. It was so funny. Oh my god, this one guy was like, "Whore!" It's the best part of the entire night. Oh my god. And then, for the song Edelweiss, they handed out Edelweiss, and we all swayed Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Yeah, that was fun. And then they gave us a little piece of curtain, and when she asks, what do you call it? Captain Von Trapp for material to make play clothes for the children, we would hold up the piece of cloth and be like, behind you, behind you. Yeah, that one wasn't that great, but and then the first time Captain Von Trapp and Maria kissed, we all had party poppers and it went. It was so funny, and especially because the one guy was like 10 minutes late with popping the party popper. It was so funny. That was a fun night out. And we got to see a bunch of people dressed up as nuns and people dressed up in lederhosen. There was one girl dressed up like a goat for the Friendly Goat Herd song. There was another lady dressed up like Maria, and that was actually probably one of the best costumes. But sadly, she didn't win because there was this other chick who dressed up like one of the runner-ups for the contest at the end. She had the Princess Leia buns and the flowers and the apron and everything, and she just kept bowing back and forth like the girl does in the movie or whatever. And then, what do you call it? Then another person that won was this old lady dressed up as Maria, which was cute, but the only reason why she got any like applause really was because she made the apron out of curtains. Ooh. And then the other prize went to this one cute little guy. He was so adorable. He was like 7 or 10 years old, and what do you call it? He had a big raindrop on his chest, and then he had a little flower tied around him like a belt or whatever. And it was so cute when they asked, "What are you?" And he's like, "Raindrops on roses." It was so cute. Oh my god, he's adorable. And he was so embarrassed, but he won a prize, so hey, works. And then during the sing along, there was like, well, they didn't organize it. Some other people that came to the show had signs that said do re mi fa sol la ti do, and during do re mi, they were all holding it up, their sign up whenever that note came on. So it was like do a deer, a female deer. Oh, and they gave us actions to do during that song too. It was like do a deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself, far a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread, la, a note to follow, so, tea, a drink with jam and bread, that will bring us back to dough, oh, oh, oh. And it was just so funny, because there's myself doing this, there's like that one little kid, and a couple other little kids. There was all these older people, like, and especially it was even funnier with the ones in costume. Oh my god! And then another part, you know, when they're hiding from the Nazis in the convent graveyard or whatever. Well, while the Nazis are looking with the flashlights, someone in the like 4 people from the audience had flashlights, and they were flashing them around the audience. It was so funny. Oh my god, everyone's cracking up. And then right after that part, you see the Nazis get into the cars and they can't go, and that's because the nuns stole the car pieces. And for the costume competition, the one lady I know, I like barely know her, but she's friends with my family, who's like in all this stuff, and she was dressed up as a nun. She had a little bag of car parts, and she's like, "I have sinned." It's just so funny. Oh my god, it was a great night. Yeah, you might think they're a bunch of geeks or whatever, but I had a lot of fun, and it was nice being one of the normal people out. I was gonna try to sing a song from The Sound of Music, but it's kind of being a fail, and everyone I try, so I kind of need to learn them a little more. So maybe some other time. But yeah, for right now, what I sang is pretty much the extent of what's gonna happen. So yeah, can't really think of anything else to talk about. So until next time.